Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Lakshmi, you were not there in the last session?
Yes. Hello.
Yes, Lakshmi. You were not there in the last session?
Yes, sir. Yesterday I opened the link, sir. Not open the link.
Okay, there was some connection issue?
Yes, sir. Correction. So actually need check the clear problem.
Okay, no issue. So, you guys have my number or not? You have my number? So, whenever if you facing any issue, okay, I'm sharing my number. So, if you have any issue, if team you are not able to connect with team, you can connect with me, right? I'm sending my number in the chat, right?
Okay.
Because someone also told me that, okay, if someone is getting issue in joining the meeting, right? So I've given him some link. So if you connect with me, I will definitely tell you that how you can join the meeting, right? So because it's early morning and some team members are not available in the morning, so that issue can be there. Okay, so let me share my screen and then proceed. So everyone can see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is what we have done yesterday, right? We have seen how we can do the conditional formatting, right? Then we have seen that how we can fill the colors and we can increase the size and everything, right? So this is very simple. You can go through the recordings. Actually, recordings are there. You can go through the recordings and you can understand. If still you are facing some issue, yeah, then you can connect with me, right? I will tell you. Okay, so it's very simple that what we are doing right now. So let's move. So till here we have done, right? Now our other next topic is to how we can convert into the table. I think yesterday I've shown you, I'm showing you again how we can convert. So what we have to do, we have to just select the selection where we have to apply the format as table. And then we have to go here, format as table, and see which kind of formation you want, right? Suppose you want same this, or you want orange or yellow, green, whatever you want, you can apply. So suppose I'm taking this and it's asking me the selection that you have taken is correct or not. So you can modify, or you can, if it is correct, then you can say okay. Right. So already we have selected the color, so it's not changing because we already, if it is not, it's in the basic, that black and white background, then it will be changed, right? So I have already changed that color. So that is why it's not changing. Okay, if you want to change, you can change with here also, right? Suppose you want to fill the colors in orange, you can change with, right? Like this. It's very simple. So now what we have to do, I'm just deleting this garbage because ABC is no students is there. You can delete it, right? Now we have seen that we have converted into table format, and what are the uses and what benefits we have, I will tell you later. Before that, I have to add one more column in our table, right? And the column is that date column, right? So what we have to do, if I have to enter the column in between name and Excel, so I have to click here and choose insert. So I get column, and you can change the name of the column. That should be date, right? And you have to select which date you want. So suppose you want to give the date, right? When the exam is held, right? Suppose this is May batch and we have taken the exam on 30th of May. So you have written 30th of May. You can write like in a different way. You can write, right? Suppose you have to write like this, 30th May, that 05 and 2024, right? So this can be your pattern, or you can have another pattern like 30th May 2024, right? It can be like this also, right? It can be any type, but whenever you write this and you click somewhere else, you will not get exactly what you want, right? Suppose you have entered somehow the similar pattern, but you have written 2024, not 24, right? So it will give you a similar pattern what it have, right? So you have to see that what is available, and if you want a particular format in your date, you can customize it. I will tell you how. So you have to click here, and then you have to go here, numbers, right? Here you have the custom option, right? So here you have to go in the date, right? We have so many options in date, short date, long date, right? So suppose you want long date, you have this option also. But if you want a particular thing, right? So what you can do, you can go in the custom, right? So more number formats, in more number formats, you have here different formats. All the formats that you have that is available. So suppose you want in this format, whatever you want, you can choose and you can press OK. So this format will be available, and then you can copy paste it everywhere. Getting my point? Yes.
Yes,
Understood? Right. Suppose a particular format you want and that is not available. That here, right? The options are not there. So what you will do, you will have another option that custom. Right. Here, what you have to do, you have to just tell in which format you want. Right. In which format. Is there available or not? If it is not, then also you can tell, okay, I want in that format. Suppose you want in complete format like 30th May and then 2024, right? So you can tell like this. This you have customized like this, and you can tell. And here, what you have to do, you don't have to do like this, I think. You have to give in this date format, DT, just DT, MM, and then Y. Right, in this, again, and it is customized. Right, so you got this. Right? So whatever you have done, it will change according to you. Right, and then what you can do, you can just copy paste. Control C and Control V. Same. Right. So you will get the same format. Okay, so this is how you have created your sheet, right, table. And now what you have to do, suppose this is for first exam. Now, if you want to do the analysis, right? So we want 2-3 exams to analyze the student performance and everything. So what you can do, you have to add different one more exam or 2 or more exams that is held in your institute or somewhere. So to analyze the performance of the students, right? So before going to there, we have some of the green triangles, right? You can see this. I'm talking about these yesterday, about these triangles, right? So why these arrows are coming? So they are just telling us, notifying us that there should be some error, right? But you know that there is no error. So what you can do, when you click here and see there will be some triangle sign, you can go here and see, you can say ignore error, right? And everything will be ignored, right? You can, if you want to delete in everywhere this triangle, then what you have to do, just go to this triangle and say ignore error, right? It happens when you enter any column, or you can go for copy paste some values from another table, right? It happens, right? Right now, what we have done, we have inserted a column, right? So how it is hampering this average and everything? Can anyone tell why it is hampering others columns? Can anyone tell?
Maybe due to that
Why
you're using
why it is
formulas
affected?
there.
Sorry, yeah, we are using formulas here, but why it is affected? These cells are affected, no? Why these cells are affected?
Because now the column has shifted to different
Right,
row.
right. Because columns are shifted. Now, previously, Excel was in D column, right? So when we applied the formula for average, maximum marks, minimum marks, so what I did, I've taken the left cells, right? And so it is counted by the formula. Okay, left, we have to take 5 cells or 4 cells, and the cell, and the, in between, we have to skip to these columns also, that average column, right? One column I have to escape. So all these things calculated by the Excel, right? By using formula. So when you shift that this column, right? When you enter this column, every cell is every column is shifted by one. So now the formula is changed, right? The where you have E, where you have D, you have E, right? Yes or no? Suppose you
Yes.
are using maximum formula, right? So in maximum formula, what is happen? You have D, E, F, and G previously, and H. You have to compare in this, right? Which is the maximum number. Now, what you have to compare in the formula will be changed, and new values will be compared with E, F, G, H, and I. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right. So formula is should change, right? So it's indicating me that can be some error, right? What you have done. So you have to think about it. If it is not hampering your values or something, so you can ignore it. So that is why I ignored, because I know what I've done, and it doesn't take anything, that it will not hamper our values. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? Okay. No error. Got it. This is how we have. Now, I have to take another exams also, and for that I'm just copy pasting the values, right? So the name order will be same, right? See the benefit of the table. I'm getting everything, right? But just I have to just paste the numbers, right? So what I'm doing, I'm just reversing the order of the marks. I have to take only numbers. Right. Then again, third exam. How many left? Just three left, no? Done. Now we have to enter only the dates. Right? Suppose first exam was held on 30th May. Second, we will take on 30th June. Right? Okay. Copies. So what you have to do, you have to give the same pattern, right? So what you can do, you can just copy the format and copy how you can copy from the format painter, right? And you can paste this pattern here. Now you have the same format and now you can copy paste. Now next exam at 30th of July, right? Okay, so our sheet is completed, right? Again, we are getting the same thing, right? So you can ignore those values. Green sign.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
If you wanted to move the table from the edges, is it possible? If the table starts from the edges and I want to move it further in front, how do I move the whole table?
You want to move your table from edges, right? From here.
Yeah, from the edge.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can insert the column,
Ah, okay.
right? Suppose you want more column here, right? You want to
Yeah.
shift this cell, right? What you can do,
Yeah.
you can just go here and insert. You get one
Oh,
more column, right?
yeah.
Right? Simple. So we have done with the errors also. And we have all the buses. Right. So now you have all the information, right? Of 3 exams of a student. Suppose you have to analyze a particular student performance. So what you can do? Tell me how you can analyze a particular student performance.
Filtering.
Huh?
We can filter by name.
Yes, we can filter that name. Suppose I want to see the performance of Kishore, right? So what I do, I deselect all the other students and just select the Kishore, right? And then I will get the performance of the Kishore, right? So as you can see, okay, in the first exam, he done good. In the second exam, he also done good. He get little higher percentage, but in the last exam, he was fail in its stats, right? So This performance gone down, right? Yes or no? Understood? And then you can remove the filter, right? Not only for the particular students, you can apply the filters, you can also apply the subject wise. Suppose you want to see the performance by, yeah, okay. Just a second. Suppose you want to see that how many students are getting some marks, right? Some particular marks, right? So on the basis of that, you can do, right? It depends on the data that how you can filter your values, right? Suppose you have all the numbers, right? It's very difficult to understand, okay, how with the numbers we can comparison the performance, right? Suppose we are on the page that, okay, I will see only the average marks. Those students are getting good average marks, right? So suppose I'm taking average marks good as a greater than 80, right? And or you can say greater than 70, right? So I will take greater than 70 all values and deselect other values. I'm deselecting all the values and taking greater than 70 values, right? So I will get all those students, those average is greater than 70, right? So these are the students whose average are greater than 70. So you can apply all these things, right? Filter and everything, whatever, according to your task, that what you need. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. So if you have any column like pass and fail, right? Suppose we have done in our demo sessions, that result. If you are having result, right, and you're having grades column also. So in according to grade and result, you can filter your students. Like suppose you want all these students of grade A, grade B. So you can filter according to that. You will get the information that those students getting grade A, you will have the list, right? And you can segregate the pass and fail students also on the basis of your exams, right? By using filter. Getting my point? So this is how we have created a sheet. Now we can do more in our sheet. We can insert the pictures and all. Suppose you have doing the data analysis May batch. This sheet is created by me, right? And I want to also show some pictures and all that. Okay, I want some beautifications in this sheet. So what I can do, I can give the name of this training center. Yes, Learnomate, right? And how I can get, I can give the logo of that training center. So we can get all these things from the internet. Yes or no? Right? And also we can insert any picture related to data analysis, marks and scores, anything. Right? Let's see how we can insert those values. So I will tell you how in a both way from the using internet, how you can get the pictures, and how if you have any picture in your system, then how you can get that thing, right? So let me share my screen again so that you can understand, okay, how you can get these pictures, because I've shared only this sheet. So you will not able to see what I'm doing in my laptop. Everyone can see my screen, right? Now suppose I want some picture logo, right, of Learnomate. So what I do, I will go to Google and ask Learnomate logo. Right. So if you have these logos, you can choose any, whatever what you want to choose. Right. So which one you want to choose? First one, second one. These are same. Right. Suppose you want this. Right. What you have to do, you have to just right click and write save image as. Right. And where you want to save. Suppose I'm saving in desktop with the name of LT. That you understood. Okay. Learnomate logo, LT logo. And I save this picture. Okay. Now what you have to do, you have to insert this logo in your sheet. How you can insert? You have to go insert section, interface, and there is the option of illustrations, right? So there is the option of picture, shapes, icons, 3D models, or smart or screenshot. So there we go for pictures, and using this device, stock images or online pictures. So you can go for this device, and there is a logo, empty logo, and you can insert choosing. Now you get the logo. Now you have to adjust where you have to put it. Suppose I want in my where I am heading. So we can make our heading more larger. Now we can adjust it. Correct? Got it? You have to give in the same ratio so that it's not look weird. Right? So one side we have given the logo of LT, Learnomate Technologies. And one side I want some picture like analysis, data analysis and related to that. So, or mark sheet related to mark sheet, score and something like that. So what I can do, I can insert the picture from the direct from the internet, and we have the option online pictures. We have some online pictures. You can search your pictures like mark sheet, related to mark sheet. So related to mark sheet, you have these pictures. So you can add this picture also if you want. But there is then a free HTML and CSS tutorial. So like this, a simple picture you want related to your mark sheet, anything that you like, and there's not related to any other section, so you can add that. So I'm not getting any good thing from the mark sheet. You can search for the score. You can have this, right? This is also good. Yes or no? Or we can go for data analysis. Our training is all about data analysis, so we can go for data analysis. Okay, I think this is good a picture, right? We are doing analysis. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
So we can take this picture. So how you can take? You have to just click it and go to insert option. We'll have that picture. Okay, so picture is with us, and now what you have to do, we have to just drag it to the place where I want that picture to be placed. Suppose I want in this right corner, so I have to adjust it according to. It's looking good. Now, tell me,
Uncle,
right?
Uncle,
Yes, yes, please.
yeah, it's looking good. Can I show you something on my screen, because I'm trying to get I know it's kind of drawing us back. I'm trying to
Okay,
get the conditional formatting, but mine is like highlighting all the boxes. It's not just the numbers. Is it supposed to do
okay.
the numbers only?
You can share your screen, right? I'm stop sharing my screen. Share your screen so that you can see. Just a second. I'm giving you I'm giving you permission. Yeah. Now you can share your screen.
Okay. Thank you. So if I kind of want to do the conditional formatting, when I drag it, right, and I do the conditional formatting, and I say greater than let's say 89 will be green. The boxes, is it green too, or just the numbers?
It depends that what you are saying, that colors is coming in the boxes also, right?
Yeah, the cells are getting like the greens. Is there a way
Right.
to like just make the
See, when
numbers
you are
only?
when you are going into the option that conditional formatting, go again.
Okay. Stay within the cell.
When you are
Okay.
selecting that color, go that color. Just select that color, right? So see what it's saying: green fill, dark green text. Green
Okay.
fill with dark green
Okay.
text, right? If you want to customize, you can customize. Go down, select that one. Go down, custom format. Yes. Right. Now fill. In the top, you have fill option. Right. Now you can fill that color, that what you want. Background color,
Okay.
no color. If you want no color, you can select no color. Right. Select no color. Right.
Yeah.
And
I selected, it said no color already.
okay, just a second. And then okay, let me show this in my screen. Okay. Suppose I want to do the conditional formatting, right? Suppose anyone is getting 100 out of 100, right? And I want that should be in different color and different background. So what I'm going for conditional formatting, highlighting rules and equal to, right? Suppose I'm giving equal to 100, right? So I want a different thing, custom format. So now what I want, so this is all about font. Now we have all about border, right? And then fill. Background color is no color, right? Right now. Now I have to choose black, white. Right. So suppose I have written anyone number editing my number, Lakshmi number 70 to 100. What I'm getting? Green. Right. So background color is related, but I'm getting green. So that you want, I think, right? But change.
Yes.
So by here you can choose your background, right? And
Hello.
yes,
I think we should clear all the previous conditions.
previous, yes, that
Then
yeah.
get maybe result.
Yeah, that is why it's not doing. We have done this yesterday also, right? It's
Yeah.
not working when we are. So we have to first delete that previous rule, conditional formatting,
Maybe.
right, for a particular cell, right? So I've cleared that rule from this. Now I have to apply conditional formatting for particular cell, right? I'm doing for just now, right? So that you can understand, okay, how we can do for the each cell, because everywhere we have done other formatting. Okay. So equal to sign 100, and then we're going to go for custom format. Now we can see background color. So background color I want as black, right? And pattern color I want as white, right? It's working, but when I am doing the reverse order, it's not working. So we can go for just a second. Suppose we want background color as green, right? And pattern color as black. Should work, right? So it's working now.
I think my request was keep the background color white and just only the integers, the numbers would change color. So
Okay. So
yeah.
so suppose I want just a second. So tell me what you want. I'm just clearing the rules for the selected cell, right? Now tell me what you want here.
So the background color stays white, but then the number, only the number will be the colors, like the rules. It should be possible with the custom format.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want background as a white, right?
Right.
Yes or no? And then
Right.
pattern color as a, which color you want? Red?
If it's higher than 100, it should be green, the way we regularly would color it. If it's like
This green,
lower, yeah.
right? We cannot give green because already we have green in the other pattern. Right? So give me any other color.
Maybe yellow.
Just a second. Suppose it's greater than 90. Then you want
Green.
no background color, but your item color should be
Color green, background color white. But pattern color is green and the background color will be white.
yeah.
And move on. You don't want to like stall the class. But another question I have.
No.
Work.
Actually, no, we have to solve this because we cannot put anything that we incomplete. But I will tell you in the next class. Definitely, I will see, and because right now, if we do this and we will will kill our time, right? So I will definitely come to this, right? I will tell you that how we can do. I will to see because I think I'm doing something wrong. That is why I'm not getting that. But I will let you know. Definitely. Please remind me in the next class. I will tell you. Okay.
So
I will
my last
definitely.
question would be, how do you format your table? So your table looks like very formatted. How do you do that? What's the command?
Sorry. Can you come again?
There is a command by the side of your table. Is that how you, like if you drag it to the side, to the right-hand side, if you drag the bar, there is a thing you wrote there. Is there, yeah, is this how you format the table to have a perfect spacing?
Sorry, I can't understand what you are saying. What you are talking about? This cells,
So
this
the
row.
formatting, yeah, the table. So are you using the Alt H-O plus L to have the
Okay.
perfect
Okay.
spacing?
Yeah, I did this, but you are getting very less space, right? If you see,
Yes.
when I will do this, right? Suppose I'm selecting all the sheet and I'm selecting Alt HOI, so it will not give me a good output, right? Because we are using table also, so it's hiding behind that table. So suppose just a second, right? And I'm applying Alt HY, right? So see what I'm getting. I'm getting this perfect space, right? But sometimes you are not getting. So what you can do, you can go for the dragging and all, right? Making space according to you. But right now I'm getting good space with the help of Alt HY, right? You guys also getting?
I've not tried it again. I'm trying to try it. So it's Alt O
You're not
L
getting?
H. Oh, I'm trying to know the command to use. Is it Alt?
You have to press Alt and you have to keep
Yeah.
pressing Alt. You have to keep pressing Alt. You have to don't
Okay.
remove Alt. Then you have to press H, then O, and then I. But you have to keep pressing Alt all the time.
Okay, it works.
Okay.
So,
Alt,
thank you.
keep on pressing Alt, and then first press H, then O, then I. In sequence.
Yeah, thank you.
Got it?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So we have done all these things, right? So we are on custom format and conditional formatting, and we are unable to find the color using custom format. That will be see, right? Now suppose you want to make that diagrams and all, right? Pictures with the analysis, that you want the analysis in the visualization form, right? Some pictures form. How you can insert the pictures? Let me show you, right? So that is the part of data analysis, complete part, because you have done the analysis, but you haven't done in the form of the visualization. So when you're talking about the data analysis, that means you are doing some mathematical analysis, and then you are picturing those analysis on the picture, right? So that you can easily understand what is going on with each student or with the data, right? So how you can insert the pictures and you can make the charts and all, let me tell you. So you have to select what you want, that in picture in your visualization what you want. Suppose you want to see the numbers, right, of the each student. So what you can do, you can select the columns and everything. Suppose I'm doing for the first exam, or you can take the entire students, right? And then press Control to select other column, right? Suppose you are using Excel, right? You have to see the performance in Excel. You can drag it. Right, you have selected the name of the student and the Excel sheet. So what you have to do, you have to go in the insert, right? There is recommended charts. So we have these kind of recommendation, right? So why we are getting this? Only 2 students are. Just a second. I'm taking all 3 exams, and then right. So now we have the data, and the recommended charts are here, right? So you can choose this, or you can choose this, you can choose this. Anything that you want to choose, you can choose out of these, right? So if you want to other charts, that okay, what other charts we can make? So we have different column chart, line chart, right? Pie chart. Pie chart is not good because it's not making any good sense, right? So this is how you can make the charts, different charts. So the best chart is recommended by the Excel only. So I think this is good, right? And you can select this chart and press OK, and you will get that chart. Getting my point? right?
Yeah.
So we are getting here pivot charts, right? But what you have to do, what you can do. See, whenever we are doing the data analysis, right? Our pivot charts are the preferred, right? Because pivots give you the deep analysis, right? That we will learn later. But whenever you are going for the analysis and simple charts, what you have to do, you have to just delete other columns, right? Suppose you are doing analysis, right? And you are including everything. You have everything, but you are selecting something. So they will go to pivot charts and to select some specific thing. So that is why it's going for pivot charts. But if you go for everything selection, then it will tell you, okay, how you can. So what you can do, either you can delete some of the that you are not using those data. Suppose you are not using this date values. So what you can do, you can delete that date time, right? So what I will do, I'm just copy pasting these sheet to another sheet so that you can understand, okay, how will we work on this, right? How we make the charts. To just understand how we can create the charts, we will make another sheet, just copying this sheet and delete what other values we not and we don't want in the analysis. Getting my point? So I'm just copy pasting. Control C into another sheet. I'm adding another sheet. So we can delete some of the columns that you don't want to want in the analysis. Suppose you don't want in this date, so you can delete this date, right? You want every number, right? You want average. Average is same as percentage, you can see. Yes or no? Average is same as percentage. So you can either take the percentage or either take the average. So I'm deleting average. Okay, now we do the analysis. So you want different numbers of different students. So this is our recommended chart. We are yes. Okay. Actually, what is happening? We have taken 3 exams at a time, right? So that is why it's going to pivot because we are calculating multiple dates, right? So it's for different just what I will say that if you are calculating for a repeated exams, right? Suppose repeated dates. Suppose a particular person have given 3 exams, right? So the data will be 3 times of that data. So the simple charts cannot be created with the help of this images, insert images, right? So we have to go for the pivot tables and pivot charts when we are going for the higher calculations, higher data, right? Suppose what I'm doing, I'm selecting all the data, right? So Lakshmi is getting 3 times, every student is getting 3 times, and then he is unable to calculate the chart and all, right? How will create the chart? Lakshmi should have 3 marks, right, in Excel. Yes or no? In 3 exams. And Kishore is also have 3 marks. So that is why it's unable to create the simple charts and all. Getting my point? So what I have to do, we have to just take the every exam and then we can calculate. Getting my point? Right. So suppose we have to create the Excel chart, right? So this is what our Excel chart, the analysis of Excel. Lakshmi is getting 100. Now what we can do in the charts, we can add other value, other things, that suppose you want the labels also, so that you can understand, okay, what different marks others are getting. So Lakshmi is getting 100 marks in Excel, Kishore is getting 65. So you can add all these things. You want that Excel titles, right? Suppose you want the Excel title, what it should be. So you can edit the name also, that suppose these are the student name. You can write the name of the students, right? So all these things that you can do here. Name of the, just a second. Name of the students, right? And here we have the marks. Right? So this is what you can do. We have more options. Suppose you don't want these grid lines and all. So you can deselect the grid lines, right? So you have the Excel analysis. And other thing, what you can do, so suppose you want in a different way, right? So we have different options also. You can select any other chart also. Okay. You select any. Suppose you want like this, you can have this. You can select this, you get this. Okay, now you can modify the, I also don't want the grid lines. Data labels, I want chart title, I want access titles, right? That all I want. Got it? So this is the chart of your analysis of Excel for a particular exam, for one exam. Right. So if you want to go to the analysis for every exam, for one chart, right? You can do with using pivot charts, right? That we will learn later because it is a later topic in our training. That we will understand better when we do some more basic things that we have to do. Okay, getting my point, everyone? Now, suppose you want the analysis of each subject, right? With respect to student. So what you have to do, you have to just select all the subjects with respect to one exam of the class. So you have selected. Now we have to go in insert and then recommended charts. So you have this chart, right? So this is the analysis of the each marks, right? Suppose legends are there, you can analyze, okay, blue is representing Excel, orange is representing SQL, Python gray, yellow stats, and light blue is your Power BI, right? So this is how you can analyze the performance of your exams, particular exam. So what I can change the pattern, right? Suppose we are doing in this pattern, so we can select this. After this, what you can do, you can take the chart titles, right? Access titles also you can include, right? Grid lines you have to remove, you can remove. Legend is important because you can understand with the help of the legend, okay, which color is representing which marks. You want the data labels also, you can get the data labels also, right? So this chart also recommended, right? You can have this chart because it will give you the complete solution of your analysis. Getting my point, everyone? Got it? So if you want data labels, you can show the data labels. Okay, sorry, it is data table. If you want data label, it will like this. It will looking messy, but when you increase the size, you will get it in a good way. So here you can add the name. Name of the student, and here we have marks. Understood, everyone? Right?
Yeah. Uncle, what about on the column? You want to increase from lowercase to uppercase for all column. Is there a way to do that?
Sorry, what do you want?
Say for that column, for the name, right? You wanted to increase the font size from lowercase to uppercase for all the names for the student. Is it possible?
You want
to increase the font size of the names of the student. Because
name of
right
the
now
student
mine is lowercases.
in the chart or in the here?
On the name column.
This?
Yeah, so all those names right now are like uppercase.
Yes.
Is it possible to lower all of them to like a lowercase or uppercase, vice versa? Because mine is lowercase, I'm trying to make them uppercase for all of them.
Oops. Yes. That I have to check, I think. And if anyone know, please tell us. Is it possible directly to change lowercase to uppercase?
Don't remember that. Like, it is an option.
There is option.
Yeah. Can you see like the capital A, small a, integral one?
Here?
Yeah, the upper values.
Where?
Yeah,
In font, in alignment
in
number,
font,
where?
in font.
In font, we have this or this. Yes, you're talking about this. This is to
I think
decrease the size, increase the size. This is not for changing the uppercase and lowercase. Okay, I will look after this, right? That we can do directly or not. But for my information, we cannot do, right? But I will check if it is possible, right? I will definitely tell you. Okay. So you understood, okay, we cannot work on directly on the 3 of the exams in these simple charts. I'm not saying that we cannot work. We can work with the use of the pivot tables and pivot charts, right? So that I haven't told you. So that is why I'm able to tell you that how we can do the pivot table and chart. That we will do in the later of the training, right? But how we can make the simple charts, that I've told you. Yes or no? This is simple. How you make these simple charts, right? So this is with the help of this chart, you can understand, okay, which student is getting how many marks in each subject, right? You can compare, okay, we have 4 or 5 subjects. Out of the 5 subjects, the yellow subject is weaker of Lakshmi, right? So with the help of these stats, we can directly analyze the performance of each student, right? So in stats, Lakshmi is poor and she is very good in Excel. Kishore performance is very bad in Orange. That means SQL is performance is very bad, but in stats, Kishore is very good, right? So this is how you can analyze the data directly with the chart. But when you see the number, you cannot analyze these things directly. Yes or no? It's very difficult to analyze with the data and get the output in a one figure, right? You have to scroll it down and see each and every students and compare. Here you can compare easily. Yes or no? You have every student name numbers at once and the visualization also. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
So this is how you can make the charts. Right. Now, suppose you want a single student, right? So let's see the chart is changing or not, because we have done everything on the basis of, that will be not possible because we have taken 3 exams, right? So that we cannot do, but we can do that in pivot tables, right? That we will see pivot charts, right? So what you will have to do, you have to just filter and take any student, right? Any student, and then you will get the chart according to that student. Not only that, the analysis, the marks and all, you will also get the chart, that all the charts you have made, right? But now we are not getting because we have 3 exams and we have not created the chart for all the 3, right? So if you create for every exams, right? Suppose May, June and July, for each different exams, you have created the charts and all in the same sheet. And then when you filter any information of particular student, then you will get the corresponding charts also. Getting my point? Understood? Right? So this is how it works, how tables, a format table is working, right? And it will help in each way, right? So what is left? That I think 2-3 things that I haven't told you, that the custom of colors, right? That if you want, we are finding some problems there. And what else we have to, I told you that I will tell you later. One thing is that the custom of the format, conditional formatting, and what else? I think only one thing, right? And the uppercase and the lowercase. Is it possible or not? Right? Okay. So we will end up here, right? And from Monday, we will start the another, we will clear the doubts what we have, and we will do more topics in Excel, and we will learn all other things, right? So any doubts regarding to today's session, you can ask.
So how to delete this chart, Excel chart?
How to delete? You want
Yes,
to
sir.
delete? Just
Yes,
simple. Go here and delete it. Press delete. See?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. You want to delete, you can delete. Suppose you accidentally done this, so go for Control Z. Right? Your charts are back. Right?
Yes, sir.
So get back. So you can make many charts out of this, right? Not only this, you can go for the totals also. Right? Suppose we want chart related to the percentage also, right? Every student percentage. We go to insert, recommended charts, and here we have the percentage analysis, right? So this is also the chart of the percentage analysis. We can add the Sorry. Right. You can add the data labels, right? And then you can analyze, okay, what is the percentage of different student? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? It's easy. So make number of charts with the help of this. Right? You can change the title, access title, and you will have all these things. Right? And you can drag it to some other place. Right? If you want to see everything, you can zoom out and see your charts. Any other doubts? Hmm?
No.
Right. So this is our data analysis. We can also make the dashboard, but we will see later how we can make the dashboard when we proceed with the pivot tables and pivot charts. That will make you understand. Okay. So this is how we can make the simple sheet, Excel sheet, and how we can work on the simple charts. Right? Understood, everyone? Simple table and simple chart.
Yes, sir.
Right? Everyone?
Here.
Any doubts? No doubts, we can wind up here, right? And we will meet it on tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, I think. So Saturday and Sunday is you're off, and we have session only on Monday to Friday. So we will meet on Monday, right? Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah.
So let's find out. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Let's
you.
meet
Bye,
on
sir.
Monday.